Hi. That young man you saw in the picture was me in India a long time ago. I wish I had that hair still. I went to India right after university, not to find myself on a spiritual journey, but to study. But in doing so, I learned a great deal about leadership and presence and what I wanted out of life. Now, India is a very harsh environment. A lot of people that I know go there and they find it repulsive. It's dirty, it's chaotic, it's so different from anything that anybody has ever experienced before. What I found there is that it gave me a chance to step out of my comfort zone and really think about what I valued as a person, who I wanted to be, and where I wanted to go. So let's set the stage. I have no running water. I have no flush toilet. I have no toilet paper. A lot of the things that I thought I couldn't live without, I lived without just fine. And that was really eye-opening to me, that the belief system I had in my head was not translating into reality. The most horrific things I've ever seen in my life, I saw in India. And the most amazing things I ever saw in my life, I saw in India. So what does that teach me as a leader going forward? Number one, be open. I learned how to be open to whatever was happening and being authentic in whatever that was. Number two, it taught me the power of reflection. And reflection is a tool that a lot of leaders don't use because of the pressure on them day to day. Taking that time to reflect and think about what you want to do, what's your next step, what decision you need to make. I learned the power of reflection in India because I had removed myself dramatically, granted, from the norm. And I was able to hear my instinct more clearly, and I was able to think more clearly. So those pressures caused me to create that muscle of reflecting, solitude. And again, I'm not getting all fancy schmancy spiritual. It just was a great strength that I discovered, is to move away from the noise, move away from what's going on in the outside world. And I can't think of a more chaotic environment than India. I mean, there is illness everywhere, there's noise, there's joy, there's music, all of it's going on at once. So the ability to be able to step away from that works well in a work environment as well, because it's definitely not as chaotic as that. So we all have that power to sit back and reflect when you have to make an important decision, when you have to take action. Take 5 or 10 minutes, get away from the noise, put on those noise reduction headphones by turning off your phone, turning off the TV, shutting the door, turning off your computer, and just sitting and just understanding where you want to go. And you'll usually have a really good answer and connect with that instinct that we all have and all should use more. Anyway, that's my story about India. I miss the head of hair, and I'm very grateful for that experience. Make sure and leave the comments down below, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Namaste.